Live.
Here we go. Here we go. Did I hear something? Oh, we are live.
We're live.
Okay, cool. What's going on, guys? Follow CQ here.
Cassandra Lee, and together we are
The Power Couple.
What is up, man?
What is going on, guys? Welcome to the Power Couple Show.
Oh, dang. Get that notebook.
Oh, dang. Gotta get that notebook.
Notebook, run, notebook, run, notebook, run. Yeah, he's back.
I'm back, guys.
Dude, I love your hair today.
Oh, I appreciate it.
It looks so like Japanese.
Japanese.
Go like this. Say, arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato gozaimasu.
No, arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Yeah.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Okay, that was good.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Hey, arigato.
Hey, arigato.
That was good.
Hey, arigato.
Guys, we're live Monday through Friday,
10 a.m. Eastern.
Meerkat YouTube and
ThePowerCoupleShow.com.
Guys, it's Thursday, which means we're approaching
Friday.
the end of the week.
Which means we're not going to do more shows.
No more shows for the weekend.
Until next week.
Until next week.
It's okay. We're going to be fine.
It's all good, though. What
It's
are we
all
talking
good
about
in the
today?
hood.
What's the topic?
Man, today we're going to be talking about, are you just insecure?
You
are you
insecure, man?
like, why do you keep fighting with me? Like, is it like
What
why
are
do
you
you,
doing?
like, is this about me or is this about you?
It's about us.
Damn, man. Keep messing with me, man.
So, man, I just want to say shout out to Ryan P.
Shout out.
Cooley
Yo.
for liking this, dude. We appreciate you.
You are the
Bomb.
bomb.
Like tick tick, boom.
Yeah.
But let's
Thank
talk
you for
about
liking
this,
this.
man.
Yeah.
You know, insecurity can really mess up a marriage.
Oh yes, it can, and you know what? I have to be honest with you guys. You know, if those who are on here because of the email that I sent this morning, it's true, man. You know, insecurity almost ended our marriage. You know, personally for me, and we're gonna be sharing with you guys the challenge that I had, the challenge that she had. We're gonna be raw and uncut, man. We're just gonna be like, yo, this is what was happening. Like, this is the truth. Like, this is no joke, legit stuff. We're going to be talking with you guys today on ThePowerCoupleShow.com. So make sure you stick to the end because it's going to be a phenomenal show
It's gonna
today.
be awesome, bro. I'm excited.
Yeah.
I love doing the Power Couple Show.
I love doing the Power
Do you
Couple
really?
Show. Holy cow, guacamole. You got 12 people already on here.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So check this out, y'all. We're going to start this show with the
Love words.
love words. Oh my God, I almost said the quote of the day.
Oh my gosh. Come on, girl.
I saw we, man. I saw we. I was just looking down at it.
Yo, thank you for retweeting this ad.
90s relic.
90s Relic, you is the man.
Thank you. He did it on both of ours.
Damn,
Cool.
90s Relic.
What are you recording off of? We're recording off of YouTube, Meerkat, and that's it.
We gotta get another phone
We
for
do.
Periscope.
Periscope. We're gonna get a scope back on.
Yeah, we gotta get a scope back on.
All right, so we're gonna start off with love words, man. If this is your first time watching the Power Couple
the Power Couple Show.
I just want you to know what love words actually is. I'm sorry I look like a hot mess.
Yeah.
You know, we had a nice workout, but anyway, baby, what is love words?
You know, why'd you do that for? Now you can't see yourself.
No, I can. I
Okay.
just yeah.
You just need to move over, man. Well, what did you want to see?
Love words, man.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're gonna be doing love words, okay? Why do we do love words?
Man, palabras de amor. Estamos haciendo esto porque... No, I'm just kidding. Let me tell you what's so awesome about this.
I was gonna do this. That's disrespectful.
I feel the passion, homies. You know what?
Yo!
Thank you, man. We appreciate you, dude.
Girl, passion.
Who's that? Social Monkey 201.
Just give me you rock.
You rock. All right, Social Monkey 201. Anyway, so check this out. Love words is an opportunity to get with your partner, get with your spouse, look at them into the eye.
Ooh,
got muscles.
got
man.
muscles.
You got muscles. Really strong. I look at him and just say, you know, to give each other reasons. Oh, stop flexing, dude. Relax. I know you're strong.
Oh, look at this muscle.
I know.
never knew what was there.
Anyway, so you look at them, and basically you want to give each other reasons for why you love each other.
Why do you love?
Because you want to remind yourself why you even committed to the relationship.
Yeah.
Remind the person why you committed to the relationship. And you know what? Overall, uplift each other, speak life into each other. Love words is probably the best thing that happened to our marriage.
It is the best thing that happened to our marriage, and we want to say thank you because we get to do them with you guys every morning.
Do it with us.
Here's what you need to do, okay? Don't just look at us. You want to go ahead and give your spouse a call, okay, right now.
Or
you want
get
to
in front of
either
them if they're
text
in the
them,
next room over.
okay, or grab them from the room and bring them here. And you're just going to speak some life, guys, because I'm telling you, when you start doing this, everything begins to change. You start getting rid of all of the negative things. You begin to start getting rid of all of the things that your spouse sucks at, and you begin to start replacing them with a long list of positive things, okay?
The reverse life said.
Yeah.
Yes, I made it for love words. Good.
Yes.
Participate with us. Ready? Get with your partner. Get with your spouse. Let's do this, y'all.
Love words, baby.
Love words.
Let's
It's
do
time
it.
for love words. I
It's
love
time
love
for the
words.
percolator.
It's time for the love words.
Sorry.
Okay,
All right.
let's do this.
Right. Baby, I want to say that I freaking love you. And
Wow.
the reason why I love you is because you are just taking yourself to a whole nother level. Like, I really, really mean that. Like, I've never seen you more in your purpose or more aligned with your purpose than
Really?
ever before. Like, you're doing more now and having more fun. You're doing more now and getting results. I mean, it's just amazing. I just want to say you are awesome because you literally take action on everything you learn from church and the things that you're constantly learning.
Dude, I just want to say I love you, man, because I have never seen so much teamwork between you and I.
Oh gosh, it's
Like,
a lot of teamwork, right?
seriously, like you're, oh my goodness, you're amazing. Like, I don't understand how we got to this point. Like, what happened in your mind that shifted, that said, like,
I got rid of those insecurities, man.
that's what it was?
That's what it was, man.
Well, baby, I've never seen you more secure.
Wow,
I
that's
love
awesome.
you. I love you so much,
I
man.
appreciate that. Baby, I just want to say that you are looking amazing. Like, we were at the beach the other day.
Yesterday.
And like, you know, you just look amazing. Like your abs, like your body, and now you're sculpting your lower body. Holy cow, you're gonna look amazing. You're reaching that top performance that you've always wanted. And I just want to say I'm so blessed to have such an amazing, great looking woman in front of me.
Man, you know what? I just want to say that I'm blessed to have you in my life. I mean, not only as the man of the relationship, the pioneer, the visionary, the action taker,
Life is
the
good.
growth. I'm telling you, man, I'm so happy. Like, with how we live, our life is the best.
Yeah.
I love our life. I'm so impressed with what you're doing with your body, physically, mentally, spiritually. Like I said, I've never seen you more secure, man.
Wow, man.
You're a powerful human being.
Dude.
And I'm
I
so
appreciate
glad
it.
that I get to do life alongside you. You're the best. I love you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Love
Love
words!
words.
That's my favorite part of the day, man.
Yeah.
Let me tell you why it's my favorite part of the day. Like, it really pushes me to think about the reasons why I love my husband. I begin to start searching throughout the past few hours, past few days,
Talk about it.
of the things that he's done that has been so significant in
Yeah.
our relationship, in my life, and it forces me to think of them.
Let me shut the
Because-
bathroom light.
Yeah, it's off already.
I'm in the bathroom.
Because let me tell you something, man. You know, it's so easy to go about everyday life, right? And let's say Paolo decides that he's going to start putting more of an effort to be supportive, put more of an effort to look good, put more of an effort to compliment me.
Mhm.
Love words is an opportunity for me to actually consciously think about those moments, or else honestly, I probably wouldn't, I wouldn't recognize them. I wouldn't bring them to surface. Good for you guys. We in the West need to learn how to maintain our relationships in an age of divorce. We need to learn how to work. Are you guys married or just friends? We're married. And man, you know what? You're so true. Social Monkey 201.
Dude.
That's the truth, bro.
It's the truth, man. Look, guys, every day Monday through Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern, okay? This is the Power Couple Show.
Live Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern on Meerkat, YouTube, and
thepowercoupleshow.com. Look, listen, Social Monkey, man, you're absolutely right. We are living in an age of divorce where people are okay with it. Look, 50% of people who get married in America get a divorce.
What?
That's huge, guys.
That's a big number, man.
That is huge, guys.
We can lower it.
We need your help, right?
Need your help.
You guys sharing the show, you guys sharing this message, you guys applying some of the things we're going to be sharing with you guys on the show, and leading by example is exactly how we're going to make this worldwide. It's exactly how we're going to be able to change and impact other people who are struggling in their relationship, struggling in their marriage, because divorce is not it's not good. It's very impactful in a very negative way. So absolutely, Social Monkey, you hit it right on the head.
This is a great free therapy session. Someone says, I'm getting like an allergic reaction.
To what? Holy cow, to what, baby?
I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. I'm getting an allergic reaction to something.
Oh, wow, that's true. It is. Have you
Anyway.
been putting that stuff on?
Yeah, but that's not it.
You are getting an allergic reaction.
To something, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out, guys. Okay? If the
Anyway.
show has to end early, it has to end early.
All right. No, just kidding.
Baby!
All right. It's time for the quote of the day.
Quote of the day, baby. Quote of the day, man.
Yeah, man. You're struggling with a bad breakup. Well, you know what? I really
Ooh.
hope that this show can help you
Here.
overcome it, help you become a better
Absolutely.
partner for your future partner. I hope that it also gives you the perspective on what you should be looking for in your next partner. That's awesome, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, listen, this show is going to help people in a breakup. It's going to help people searching for that soulmate. It's going to help people in a marriage. People, look, listen, this show is for you guys. It's for the people who believe in love, who want to find that partner, who want to find that partner to do life with, to overcome challenges, right? And to have that family overall. I mean, you know, being in a relationship, being in a marriage is a blessing, okay? It is a blessing, and we're going to be talking about that.
Yeah,
so
man. Thank you for liking this and retweeting this.
And following
And
me.
following me.
Damn.
Y'all are the bomb,
Holy
man.
cow,
Let's
look
give it
at
a
guys.
rock. Ready?
You rock.
Oh, that was whack.
That was
There
whack,
we go.
yeah.
You rock. You guys are the bomb, okay?
Like tick,
So-
tick, boom.
Not sure of the wife beater though. I love you though. Oh, sorry, man. We just came back from working out. All right, and cool. Thank you for following me. I'll follow you guys back.
Yeah.
So let's get to the quote of the day. Remember that we're talking about insecurity.
We're talking about insecurity. Man.
Insecurity creates a bubble of separation
Bubble.
between the two of you.
Yeah.
You know, and we wanna talk about how do we approach insecurity? How do we confront it? How do we remove it? How do we become secure? So here's a quote. Drum roll, please.
Talk about it.
Lack of transparency results in distrust and a deep sense of insecurity.
Insecurity, man.
Think about it,
Think
okay?
about it.
The lack of me being transparent
Mhm.
with my spouse
Mhm.
on what I think about, on what I'm feeling,
Okay.
on trust, anything.
Okay.
The lack of me being totally transparent with you
Yeah.
is a sign of insecurity.
Mm.
It is directly connected to insecurity.
Wow.
How true is that?
That's true, man. That's true. The lack of transparency results in distrust, deep sense of insecurity, right? Who said that? Dalai Lama,
Yeah.
right? The lack of transparency. Look, I mean, this is so true because I remember when I used to be insecure, right? When I used to be insecure, my wife would ask me things like, no, but what's wrong? And I'd hide it. I'd be like, nothing is wrong. But clearly something was wrong with me. I was frustrated. I was angry. I was upset. Something was happening inside of me, but I wasn't willing to come to shine the light on it, right? I kept keeping it in the dark. I kept putting it in the closet. I kept putting it under the mattress. I was trying to hide it because I didn't want to show weakness in my own marriage, right? But the truth is that it was all over my face. It was all over my body posture. And it was just killing our relationship, man. And I got to tell you something, right? I wasn't being transparent with you. You'd ask me, what's wrong with you, right? And being, not shining the light on your insecurity only creates a bigger insecurity,
Ooh.
right? Like if you shine light on something, right, it can no longer hide. Now it's come to your awareness, and now you have the option to actually resolve that in your marriage so you can get rid of it.
This is
So,
true, man.
I mean, I think it's true.
We're going to answer that question. Would we forgive our partner or ex if they cheated on us? Would we take them back? That's a very, very powerful question. We're going to answer that during the Q&A, so stick all the way to the end of
Stick
this
to the end,
episode
guys.
to get our personal opinion on that, okay?
Yeah.
So, no, seriously though, this is so true because let me tell you something. I remember when I was insecure, when he was insecure, we would immediately take the fingers and point it at one another. Immediately. You're doing this wrong. I don't like the way you do this. You need to stop doing that. You need to give me a chance.
Yeah.
You need to stop hanging out. You need to do X, Y, and Z. You was a cover up for me. I feel
Yeah.
like this, right?
Yeah.
And
That's
so
true.
it's crazy because when you got that wall up and you're not really telling exactly what you're thinking about, exactly what you're feeling, it's a sign of insecurity.
It is. And this is my biggest problem. We're going to be talking about that in the challenge, man.
Yeah, man. Insecurity kills, bro.
Insecurity, it destroys your marriage, man. It destroys your marriage. Most arguments, most disagreements in your relationship, in your marriage, are probably coming from insecurities that you either have or your spouse has that you're consistently fighting over. That's the reason why Cassandra, my wife, always says, look, get rid of all of the material things. Look, get down to the root of the problem. What is causing those fights, right? What is causing those fights? What is really causing those disagreements? And you'll figure out in most cases, it's insecurity. It's insecurity. Let me tell you something. I had a girlfriend. Most of my girlfriends were always insecure, which is the reason why they always suspected me that I was a cheater. They always would call me nonstop. If I didn't pick up the phone, they'd go crazy. Argument after argument after argument after argument. Time wasted. People getting hurt. Like, it was not fun, right? It was not.
It was not
because
fun.
of insecurity.
Yeah,
and you know what? The truth is that there was a lot of things that I personally, as a man and as a husband, I had to resolve in my marriage if I really, really wanted to put my marriage first. If I really wanted to put her first, if I really wanted to have this thriving marriage, create a family, create an empire with her, I knew that I had to resolve my insecurities.
That is the truth, man. And let me tell you, we're going to talk about right now the challenges that we both faced being insecure in our own selves, what it did to our marriage, what we started like intentionally hurting each other.
Yeah.
Because of our own insecurity. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how we overcame it, okay? And what being secure does for your relationship and why it's so much better.
That's great. Right? I like that.
Guys, you're watching
The Power Couple Show.
Live Monday to Friday,
10 a.m. Eastern.
On Meerkat YouTube
and thepowercoupleshow.com.
Make your way to thepowercoupleshow.com, baby. Tell them why.
You want to go to thepowercoupleshow.com to get access to a free PDF.
What?
You can get that free copy today. Yes, it's called The 7 Ways to Becoming a Power Couple.
You're telling me there's 7 ways to become a power couple?
Yes, there is 7 ways of becoming a power couple, right?
7 ways to becoming a power couple. Get that PDF.
Get that PDF. Go to thepowercoupleshow.com. Join our free VIP list to get daily reminders, as well as if you're watching thepowercoupleshow.com, right over here is a banner.
Right there.
You can click on that banner.
You see it?
Okay, that banner.
Just
click on it, okay, and join our early bird subscription so you guys can get access to the Power Couple Challenge.
Let me tell you something about that challenge. You see, we're starting a Power Couple Club. We want to get all the power couples all over the world join this club. But how do you know if you're a power couple? How do we know that you're a power couple?
Yeah, how do we know that, man?
Well, we created a challenge. Man, this challenge is sick, man.
This challenge is
tough.
sick, man.
It's hard. It's fun. But one thing that is guaranteed to happen through this challenge is that you're going to learn about your relationship and you're going to be able to strengthen your relationship and really see if you are truly a power couple. It is going to be an amazing challenge. We can't wait to take it. We start taking it next month. The challenge ourselves.
Yeah.
And it's just epic, man.
Yeah,
the challenges are dope.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good, guys, and it's I really believe it's gonna turn a lot.
So subscribe
right now.
Go there.
Yeah, go to the Power Show.
So let's talk about this, baby.
Yeah, let's talk about
it. Here's share a challenge of when you were feeling insecure in yourself. What kind of insecurity? Tell everyone what insecurity it was, and how are you reacting to that insecurity?
Oh man, let me tell you, one of those insecurities, okay? There's a lot, but really there's only 2 of them, right? Number one, the number one insecurity was probably the fact that because you were a lot better than me in a lot of things, it would make me feel less of a man. Okay, less of a man. And anytime you would all of a sudden be doing really good in a certain area, that would bother me. It would bother me a lot because it was weird because I didn't want you to do good or better than me, because every time you did that, it would trigger that insecurity, which would then make me feel less of a man. Instead of saying and thinking to myself, thinking differently in a more positive way, in a way where it can get rid of that belief and support a bigger belief that would all of a sudden help the marriage, I was just hitting myself with this, man. And I would pick fights about this.
Pause real quick. So you're saying that you were insecure in your ability.
My ability, as a man.
And so therefore you reacted by picking on me.
Picking on you, yeah, absolutely.
That was your reaction.
That was my reaction.
What did it do? What did it do to our marriage, that in that time?
Well, man, I have to say a couple of things, right? One thing that you've done such a great job as a wife, and like this is something that you've done really good, where like we've been in a lot of fights, or there's been things that have triggered it, and you all of a sudden realize when something's bothering you. You know how to read me in a way where, okay, something's wrong. What's happening? You know, why are you acting this way? And I'll never forget this, but one of the best things you've done for me that's really gotten me to overcome my insecurities, you've always wanted to shine the light on it. You've always said to me things like, hey, you know, what's really bothering you? How long are you going to be mad? How long are you going to continue to keep picking these fights? And you would kind of force it out of me, even though I didn't want to. Even though, like, with all of my fiber inside of me, or every single fiber in me did not want to share that with you, you'd always somehow pull it out of me, because you knew that if it was out in the open, then it can get resolved. And I want to say thank you, because you've done such a great job at doing that.
Man, I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
You know, for me, my insecurity came in, in the beginning of our relationship, like when we were dating, and then a little bit of marriage, because we didn't really have the finances to like take care of ourselves the way we wanted.
Yeah,
that's
true.
To do my eyebrows, get my hair done, get dressed nice. So I began to have an insecurity in my looks. You know, I began to have an insecurity in my looks. And so the way I reacted was, I don't know if I was too clingy to you.
Yeah.
So it's like if there were other people around, I would try to grasp his attention so that he wouldn't ever get distracted by the other people in the area. And, you know, it's just restricting.
Yeah.
It's confining. And so I felt like I didn't want to go anywhere.
Wow.
Right? Because I was insecure in myself that I wouldn't allow us to go out anywhere, because I didn't like the way I was.
Wow.
And so
that's interesting.
We couldn't really enjoy life. We couldn't enjoy our marriage. That was one of them. But the second one that I was really insecure of was my ability. There was a certain point where Paulo was really developing. He was insecure in his own ability. I was doing really well. But at a certain point, this guy just started exploding in his abilities. His growth was just like surpassing me. People started noticing. He started becoming just the go-to guy. He started becoming the face of it all. And I got insecure, like, wow, this guy's surpassing me. And I started picking fights, right? I started asking for attention. I started, you know, just getting angry. I started retreating, honestly.
That's crazy, yeah.
I started doing this. I started saying, well, then you just do it. You just do everything.
Wow.
I'm not going to do anything. If we were on a ship, I almost took the plank and dove off the boat and left him to man the ship himself. Yeah. Because of my insecurity and my own ability. I'm telling you, insecurity truly creates a gap in the relationship.
It does.
It can kill a marriage. It can destroy a marriage. It can divide a marriage because of it. So what I want to do now is I want to talk about how do we overcome this insecurity?
Yeah.
And what our marriage is like now.
Absolutely.
Okay? I want to talk about the 3 different kinds of insecurities, and then we're going to answer that question. What would we do if our spouse cheated on us? Would we still take them back? Right? Would we forgive them? What do we do? So we're going to answer that question during the Q&A, but right now we're going to just go a little bit more into the solution. But you guys are watching
The Power Couple Show
live Monday to Friday,
10 a.m. Eastern
on Meerkat YouTube
and thepowercoupleshow.com.
All right, make your way to the
powercoupleshow.com.
Baby, tell them what.
So you can get access to 7 ways to becoming a power couple.
What?
You can get that free copy today, as our way of saying thank you for tuning in, watching the Power Couple Show. And also you can join our free VIP list when you do that. So make sure you enter your email. That's going to get sent right to you. Okay. And at the same time, if you're on the powercoupleshow.com, there's a banner right over there. Click on that banner, get access to the opportunity to actually join our free VIP list for the Power Couple Challenge when that releases. Yeah.
I'm excited about
There's a lot of good stuff. Go to thepowercoupleshow.com either now or after the show.
Make sure you do it. Just make sure you get done.
We are talking about insecurities, man. We're talking about it, man.
Insecurity. Okay, so let's talk about what insecurity is. insecurity is the lack of confidence in your self-worth.
In your self-worth, absolutely.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Insecurity is when you believe you have no self-worth or
Wow.
little to no.
Absolutely.
And this is huge. But self-worth in what? Okay, insecurity comes in different forms.
It comes in a lot of forms.
You have insecurity in your own ability. So your self-worth in your ability, the value of your self-worth in your abilities is low, right? Insecurity in your looks. So the value of your self-worth physically can be an insecurity.
That's true.
The value of your self-worth in your identity
Damn.
can be an insecurity.
Damn.
You know, there's people who are insecure about their identity. They hate seeing someone so sure, so knowing about what they want, who they are, where they're gonna get. There's people who get jealous of that because they don't have it themselves.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen. I mean, it's happened to us. Like when we got married, you know, people, how did you know? Like, how do you know? Like, how do you know what you want? How are you guys so sure, right? And people would get angry, jealous.
Yeah.
You know, they would get just nasty.
Man,
because
absolutely.
they were insecure in their own self-worth of their identity. And so those are the three main areas that someone can have lack of security.
Yeah, that's true, man. I mean, that's good. Those three things. I definitely was insecure in my ability. I was definitely insecure about my identity, right? And as far as looks goes, probably that's the only thing that was holding me together. But the truth is that, you know, looks only go so far. The truth is that my looks, you know, when you're not confident in your identity and your abilities, you know, the truth is that it doesn't matter how good looking you are. I mean, you know, the moment you open your mouth, you know, your posture, your body language, it's all gonna go out the door, man. It's worthless. It's like buying a nice, you know, outfit and then putting it on somebody who doesn't fit the clothes, who doesn't look the part, who smells as, you know, it's like nice clothes, but like on the wrong person.
Yeah, man, you got to get rid of insecurity.
Yeah, you have to get rid of insecurity.
You got to stop pointing the finger at your spouse. You just got to let go.
Yeah.
Because that insecurity, I'm telling you, it is damage. It is damage. You know, I was talking to someone and they were telling me about how, you know, they're in their relationship.
Yeah.
You know, that one of them works very in detail with other people of the opposite sex.
Yeah.
And that person came to me and said, you know, I just, you know, the people that they work with are constantly trying to feed off of that person's spouse. And it made that person very insecure.
Wow.
You know, that.
You're America. What's up?
Sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call. And so it made that person want to know what they should do to respond, how they should handle the situation. You know, they wanted their spouse to speak up. They wanted their spouse, like they were telling me that it was causing so much damage in the relationship. And the truth is, it's their own insecurity, right? Yeah. The only way that look, for example, okay, like I said, transparency is what equals insecurity, right? The only way that you should be concerned if something is going on is if you find something that your spouse has yet to tell you. But if my spouse is constantly telling me, I have nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
For example, someone hits on me, and I tell you.
Yeah.
Do I do that?
Yeah, you tell me all the time.
All the time.
All the time.
Do you have anything to worry about now? No.
Nothing.
But if he finds out that someone was hitting on me and I have not told him,
that becomes weird.
That's weird.
That becomes a little weird.
That's weird.
That's
okay.
A little weird. Okay.
Right. So how do we get rid of insecurity, dude? One way. You said it. Shine the light on it.
You gotta shine the light.
You gotta expose it.
You gotta expose it. Look, listen. You gotta expose it. When you get into arguments and you get into disagreements, one thing that she did a great job as a wife was always resolving those issues by exposing. You can't resolve something that's not exposed. Right. So she would first help me identify what my real insecurity was, expose it to the light, and then we come with the resolution. Yeah. We come up with we resolve it.
It's simple. If you are complaining about something, I don't like when you do this, or you know what, stop doing that. You know, do it by yourself. immediately respond with, why? Why?
Why?
You're forced to think about, why in the world am I having such a big concern over this?
Yeah, why?
It's shining the light. You shine the light on that insecurity. It is exposed. It can no longer hide behind this protection of pointing the finger, fighting, your guard is up. You remove it, you are no longer insecure. Now you have a solution. The second way to solve this insecurity, the second way to become secure, is speaking life into one another.
Speaking life, man, doing love words.
Let me tell you something. I would have no, look, if he's constantly telling me, baby, I love you. Baby, you are my number one. I choose you all day, every day.
Every day.
Every day. I have no concern. He can look that way, and I will have no concern over whether or not he's going to start choosing someone else.
Exactly.
I don't care who he works with. I don't care who's around him. Because look, he's constantly uplifting me, which feeds what? My security.
Yeah.
Feeds my security. Plus, he's being completely transparent. It shows he's secure too.
Exactly. So like, it's building on top of that security, like building more and more security. And you do that by uplifting them. If you're suffering from insecurity, you do that by uplifting them, right? It's like, for example, like, if you want to have financially be secure, just keep putting money away, put money away in investments,
So
making more money, right? And you build off of that security, right? It's the same thing with your relationship, right? If you're going to sleep and you're not knowing what's happening, or if your husband or wife is going to cheat on you, you have to build off of that. Number one, you have to expose what's bothering you. You got to be upfront, shine the light on the problem, shine the light on the root of the problem, should I say, and then resolve it. Come to a resolution together, resolve that issue, and then uplift each other, edify each other, just speak life into each other. Because what you're doing there is you're building security.
It's the truth, man. Even if it's in something that I'm doing wrong. Let's say I'm thinking of cheating, right? If I'm thinking of cheating, or let's say, we're going to hit each one, right? Let's say it's in physicality, right? Sexually, right? Insecurity, sexually, physically, right? If I'm thinking of cheating, by me hiding it, shows that I'm insecure about the outcome. I'm insecure about the outcome. I'm insecure about the outcome. What's going to happen?
Yeah.
So by me being transparent about it, shows that not only am I secure in the outcome, but it also shows that I am secure in my response to the thought.
Yeah.
Hiding it shows an insecurity of your thought process to thinking about cheating. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna share it, baby. I saw this person, they were fine, and there was an opportunity, and I really thought about it, but I didn't do it. What does that immediately do?
It brings that issue to the light.
Yeah.
Now you can
Exposes
figure out.
it.
And most of the times, here's what we do, and here's what you don't want to do when your partner does it. And I'm getting better at this. But when they come and they share something with you, it's because they trust you. The fastest way to break that trust is to all of a sudden make them feel bad because they told you.
Yeah.
And so you said, what? Right? All of a sudden you start making them feel bad. Look, listen, you're literally breaking trust. They are never, ever going to tell you anything, okay? Look, we all have problems. Look, we all have things. Our thoughts sometimes dominates us, and sometimes our thoughts are not the best of thoughts. But when you talk about it, that's what you guys have each other for, right? So you definitely don't want to, put them down when they tell you the truth. Because in most of the times, it's not their fault, but it's something that you need to work on yourself.
Word.
And most of the times, it's not them telling you an issue they're having should not automatically, the finger should not be pointed at them. You should really be doing a self-assessment of why that's happening. What's happening inside of you?
Why did I consider that? Yeah.
Yeah. A self-assessment on yourself as well, not just picking on your spouse because
Right.
they told you the truth.
Take the responsibility.
Take the responsibility, man. You have to.
Now, let's say it's in the ability, right? If I'm insecure in my ability, let's do the opposite. Because if I'm insecure in my ability, I want to hold him back from exposing his. That's what insecurity does. But let's say I'm actually confident in my ability, but I'm insecure in the fact of exposing that to him. Okay, it just again shows the insecurity of the outcome.
Yeah.
Right.
Again.
Like if let's say I get a promotion, and I don't tell him, I'm saying that I am insecure of the fact of the outcome. What is he going to respond? How's he going to handle this? Insecurity goes both in confidence and in lack of confidence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just this. If you're not transparent, it is directly connected to you being insecure about something. It's a direct reflection, guys.
It is a direct
reflection. So how do we get
reflection.
rid of it? Shine the light,
Shine the
uplift
light,
one
man.
another.
Shine the light.
You know, there's a few people who are saying, man, they love this. This is awesome. So let's give them a You Rock, baby. You rock. Thank you for being here, guys. We're going to go into the Q&A in just a second. We have a few questions that people have asked.
Yeah.
One of them was, if one of us cheated on each other, would we forgive one another? Would we take each other back? I hate cheaters, by the way. We'll talk about our opinions. And then, how long have we been married? So we're going to answer this right now as soon as we get back from our little promotion, all right? You guys are watching
The Power Couple Show, Monday through
Friday,
Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern on YouTube. Meerkat, YouTube, and thepowercoupleshow.com.
Make your way to thepowercoupleshow.com, and here's the reason why.
To get access to our free PDF, 7 ways to becoming a power couple.
What?
Yours today. Make sure you go to thepowercoupleshow.com.
Absolutely, guys. Subscribe now. Go there, okay?
Yeah.
It's time for the Q&A, guys. You've got questions.
We've got answers.
So put the questions in the comments. If you want a cameo, baby, explain to them what that is.
Here's what a cameo is, guys. If you have any questions, if you want to live stream, you want to actually ask us
show your face,
show your face, share with you guys. Share with us live the question that you have. Just say, pick me or cameo me, and then we'll, put it in the comments, and then we'll send you the link, and you can ask a question live to us, which is, I think, really cool. And we would so appreciate it because we've been wanting to use this feature.
Yeah, I would love to meet you guys.
Make sure you ask a question on Cameo. If you guys have a question, that would be really, really cool.
So would you forgive me if I cheated on you? Would you take me back?
Man, that's tough, man. You know what? I don't think I would, I mean, the way I see it is that, prevention, man. I mean, I don't think it happens overnight. I don't think anything happens overnight. It's like, I'm not going to get up today and cheat on you. Mm-hmm. It's like, it's an ongoing progression. So number one, I have to be observant and seeing that, where's this relationship going? If it's going downhill, it can lead into that. And if I'm absolutely, if I really want to protect the marriage, prevention, what are things that I can do to prevent that?
So you wouldn't even allow it to get to that point?
I would not allow it to get to that point. Yeah. I wouldn't, I would not do that. I figure out why we're arguing. I figure out what I can do to bulletproof this marriage.
That's right.
I want to bulletproof this marriage. That's like saying, for example, would you allow your kid to die or something? No one's gonna say. I mean, that doesn't make sense. Where am I going with this? That's like saying, I can't come up with the example right now in my head. I don't know why I said your kid to die, but but I would prevent it. I wouldn't allow it to happen.
Okay. Well, for me, if it was because someone said, would you forgive your partner or your ex or something like that? Honestly, if we were dating, no. I'm not in a commitment enough to forgive him. Not in a commitment enough to even take him back. No. I wouldn't even want to enter a marriage knowing that this is
those are red flags, man. Those are red flags.
No, but let's say we're actually married, okay? We're 3 years married, 3.5 years married, all right? And so now we're married. Like he said, I would do all I can to prevent it from happening. What's this question saying?
It says if you have kids, you might be more inclined to work through infidelity. If you're in a relationship, it's probably the end.
That's right. But let's talk about it.
Yeah, okay? You know what? Like having kids.
Hold on
1 second.
I want to answer the question.
Go ahead. Answer the question.
So if we're married and it happens, I want to do what I can to prevent it. But let's say it does happen. Let's say I find out that he cheated, right? This all goes back to expectations. If you were on the show where we talked about the episode that we did a few weeks ago was expectations. I can't hold an expectation over my husband that he'll never cheat. It's just wrong. It's wrong to expect it because you're just going to let yourself down. You have to fight so hard to uphold that expectation. It's just a difficult thing. So to set the record straight, I'm just not even going to expect it. But what I am going to expect is the outcome of myself.
Yeah.
I'm going to expect myself not to cheat.
Yeah.
Me. All right, because then I'm gonna fight for me. I'm not gonna fight for him to want to do it for me. For him, he's human. I'm human. If you were to do it, would it hurt? Absolutely. But I believe that when you commit in marriage, right, the expectation I have over myself is to do two things. Number one is to be there no matter what.
Yeah.
Right? I don't expect him to do that. This is what I expect myself to do. I expect myself to be there no matter what. And that's including cheating for me. I used to be the type of person that said, man, if someone cheats, oh, that's it. Done, over, divorce, blah, blah, blah. But I also say that divorce is not an option. There's no plan B. This is what I've also said. So what I realized is that I have to remove expectation.
That's good.
It'll hurt less.
That's real
That's
good.
number one. And number two is this. I need to take personal responsibility. Did he take the action on infidelity and commitment outside of marriage? Absolutely, he did. But I need to take the responsibility as to why did this happen?
Yeah.
How could I help change this? What do I need to do to help fix this? Rather than keep putting it down.
Yeah, and you know what? It makes a lot of sense what you're saying. I think that there is no option. Personally, that's our motto. Like, if you're married, there's no option. There's got to be a way to work through it. And I think that when I responded to the question before, it's just prevention. Like, for example, why don't you ask yourself this question and write some of these things down, right?
Good question. I'm going to answer that one.
Some of these questions down, right? Write some of these answers that you get from this question I'm going to ask you. Like, what are certain things that you can do to reinforce your commitment to your spouse? Write a list of at least 5 or 10 things that you guys can do, because what happens is that if you can figure out 5 or 10 things that can reinforce your commitment, it's always going to keep you committed to your partner versus straying off into something. The reason why people cheat is the same reason why people quit on getting in shape. It's the reason why people cheat is the same reason.
On their meals.
It's the same reason why people quit on a business, right? Because the commitment level goes down, and the commitment level goes down, and they let go of the business, and they start something. They just go back to their ordinary lives, right?
But it's also because of their insecurity of pushing through it.
Yeah, and their insecurities and things like that. So one of the things that you guys should do is write a list of maybe 5, 10 things, like the top 5, top 10 things that can reinforce your commitment to your partner. And do your absolute best to focus on those things, because like if you continue to keep doing that, you're constantly going to be, your commitment's going to be reinforced. Your commitment's going to be renewed. Your love is going to be renewed for each other. Therefore, it creates a minimal space for any of that to go on, which then gives you what you are really looking for, which is prevention. You want to prevent this kind of stuff from happening.
This is a freaking seminar, man.
Yeah,
This is a seminar. Like, we could go deep into this because you mentioned a few things in there that could be so many other different branches of this topic, and I love it. I love it. Like this, I think we should do a seminar just on insecurity. How would y'all like to see that? Would you like to come out to a seminar where we talk about this particular topic of relationships, of yourself, insecurity, right? But let's answer this question.
What's the question?
How would you deal with your boyfriend or girlfriend having better chemistry with their best friend than you?
Yeah, again, here's. Oh, go ahead.
I mean, this kind of was with us in the beginning of our relationship.
Yeah, you had better chemistry with, I think, Justin, right?
Yeah, we were dating, and he came into a picture where my best friend was my ex-boyfriend, right? And so when we would have an amazing date, yeah, I'm just like so itchy, and I don't know, I'm having an allergic reaction to something. So anyway, I just remember, like, if we had a great date, if we had an okay date, I would go and tell Justin. Like, Justin was my best friend. Okay? Yeah. And so how do you deal with that? How do you deal with that? And here's what I think. And I don't know, you'd say how you dealt with it. Here's what I think. I think what he did was that he involved himself, right? Like, he didn't separate, hey, this is the relationship with Justin, and that's your thing. He involved himself so much so that the chemistry then just switched to here.
The best friend, yeah.
He became my best friend. He involved himself so much in my life. He involved himself so much in my hobbies. He involved himself so much in my likes, my dislikes, my conversations, that what began to happen was I outgrew my best friend. Like, we no longer fit. Like, I can't talk about the same things as I used to with him, because it's like he elevated me. His chemistry consumed me because he got so involved in my life that he elevated me, and I no longer could think the same way or talk the same with. He's no longer really a dominant factor in our life.
That's true.
He's still a friend of mine.
Yeah.
But he's no longer dominant.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
That's good, man. I like your response. Your response is really good. It was really, really good. And what was the question again? If you could scroll back.
That was the question. Dealing with your best friend.
How would you deal with, if with your boyfriend or girlfriend, if they have a better chemistry with your best friend, right? Yeah. I mean, here's one thing that I realized, man. I realized that, what caused me to grow in the manner that I did was just watching everyone around me just doing things that just caused a lot of pain to me, saying, you know what, I can do this, man.
Yeah.
And that forced me, like, it's in painful situations that it keeps what it does, right? It's interesting what pain does, right? It can do two things. It can make you put your head down and you walk away, or it can put a burning desire for you to become the best that you can be.
Yes. And
I think that's what happened to me. Like, what she's talking about is that I wanted to be the best that I could be. I knew that I had better chemistry than him, okay? Like, this is not in a competition. I knew that I was the right person for my wife. It was inside of me somewhere. I had to pull it out. I had to develop it. I had to sharpen it. I had to refine it. I knew it was inside of me. I took responsibility to grow as a person, so I can fit that chemistry, so I can become it was that pain. It was painful, man.
That's good.
It was painful.
To be honest, the chemistry with my best friend only existed because we had more time.
That's it.
So what he did was collapse time frames by getting so involved.
Yeah.
And so therefore, it felt like, even though I knew him much less than the time that I've known my best friend, he collapsed time frames so much so that it felt like I began to know him for years.
Oh yeah.
So
and that's the reason. That's the reason why we got married as soon as we did as well. I mean, I proposed 8 months in.
So it might not even be chemistry. It just might be common ground from time and time years together.
That's some good insight, right?
You know what I mean?
That's good insight.
He collapsed time frames by just being involved, totally involved. Why are you doing that?
I'm sorry, man. I'm just like.
That's right, guys. Hey guys, if there's any other questions, put it in there. But right now we kind of reached the end of the show. We're at over.
Damn, girl, we're almost an hour.
I know, but definitely put it in the comments if you have anything else left to say, guys. You're watching
The Power Couple Show
live Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, Meerkat YouTube,
and thepowercoupleshow.com.
Yeah, man. So that's pretty much it, guys. Make sure you make your way to thepowercoupleshow.com, baby. Tell them why.
To get access to our free PDF, the 7 ways to becoming a power couple, go to thepowercoupleshow.com. Get access to that today, all right? Get your free copy. We're looking forward to sharing some really cool things with you guys. Tomorrow's our last episode, guys. Make sure you join us. Make sure you share the message. Guys, again, we cannot do this by ourselves.
We need you,
okay? We need to spread the message. We need to spread this to as many people as we can. We need to save marriages. We need to help other people struggling in marriage.
Lower that, man. Lower those numbers.
Lower the numbers. Lower the divorce rates, right? And make this a better world with your help. We want to say thank you for tuning in. We want to say thank you for giving us a platform to share our advice with you guys. We want to say we appreciate you.
We love you.
We admire you. And we totally respect you for getting on here and listening in. Because it just goes to show that if you're on here, it goes to show that you are preventing those things. You are helping. You are investing yourself into learning things that can help your marriage.
That's right. So at Mika Williams Show, we want to say something to you, man. He said that, or they said that they like us. So You know what? You rock. You're the bomb. Thank you for being here, guys. Hey, we appreciate you. We'll see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern. Go to thepowercoupleshow.com like right now. Other than that, you guys have been an amazing audience. You're the bomb, like tick, tick, boom. Peace out. See you tomorrow.